can see faces filled with ecstasy. What's going round? Tell me, what have they found? I've been searching for the answer, trying to work my feelings out. I've been up all night, girl. Nothing's going right. Since we've met, I've had some problems with words I couldn't say. Now you've changed my life forever. This must be love, the one I heard about. No other kind of feeling turns me inside out. Yes, this must be love, controlling my heart and mind. Let's take a vow to make it last till the end of time. Till the end of time. It's a strange sensation, a new creation, and I just don't have a defense against it. I'm completely outdone. For the first time, there's only one. The things I did, I don't do no more. There's no desire, no looking for. Who or what is to blame? No, it cannot be explained. Since we met, I've had some problems, words I couldn't say. Now you've changed my life forever. This must be love, the one I heard about. No other kind of feeling turns me inside out. This must be love, controlling my heart and mind. Let's take a vow to make it last till the end of time. Till the end of time. Something's come over me. You're all my eyes can see. Whatever it may be. This must be love, the one I heard about. No other kind of feeling turns me inside. This must be love, controlling my heart and mind. Let's take a vow to make it last till the end of time. Till the end of time. End of
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Prime Analog Records, and I am Matt. And I wanted to tell you today, talk to you today about a grail that I finally got. I dug around everywhere trying to find this on vinyl, and I finally found it. It was in Greece, and while I was doing that, actually I bundled that, and I got a UK version of Revolver, which I reached out to Christian and told him it's an amazing album. And I'm not much of a Beatles fan. I'm all right with Beatles, but it's not, you know, my end all be all like many of you on the VC. But what I wanted to show you, this Grail, one of the problems is that when the 90s hit, everything went to CD and all this stuff, and we couldn't find these things. And over in Europe is about the only place you can find it. Oh, let me tell you, probably the elephant in the room is look at my beard and how dark it is and all that. It looks really great. But you guys remember what a couple of videos ago looked like. And all I can say is that when the manufacturer of the beard dye tells you 5 minutes, time it exactly, because obviously I left it on a little long. So anyway, going back to the Grail, it is David Foster. It's this one here called The River of Love. And it's such a beautiful album from front to back. I've listened to it for years. I've streamed it for years. I've listened to it on CD for years, and I could never find it. And I finally ran across one. And like I said, it was in Greece, so it was a long way away. But one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my life. And I've listened to a lot of male vocalists, and this guy was so amazing. I'd never heard anything like it. And I first heard him, I want to say in the early 80s. And I heard him on a jazz album that I was listening to. It was Sato Watanabe, who is a Japanese saxophonist. And he's really good. But there's a song that it got to, and it's called Old Photograph. And of course, I'm going to sit up and take notice because I was a photographer. Anyway, this song took my breath away. I've never heard the clarity of a voice. The diction is so clear that you can understand every word. And the tone is so unusual and so amazing that it's all the bloviating I can do about it, and about all this doesn't mean anything. And I had to do needle drops throughout this video. And I'm definitely going to put some links down below, that highlight some of the incredible voice work that this guy did. His name is Warren Weeby. And the first thing I remember when I saw his name, when I looked it up in the credits, I said to myself, man, he better change that name. He's really got to change the name, because he has star written all over him as far as when you hear that voice. Little did I know when I heard this voice what he looked like. And he was a portly gentleman, heavy set and bald, and just not the most beautiful looking person, but I mean, to tell you, it's like the beauty that he had inside his soul to be able to sing this way is something well beyond special. And there's another song that he did on that album called Only Love, and he hits a note at the end that is so shocking, and he goes straight to it. Most singers, they have to build to a crescendo, and they have to build to a note, and he didn't in this, and he went to this note that is just so amazing. I've never heard a male vocalist hit this note, and it's not falsetto. You can clearly hear that it comes from his diaphragm, and he's got such control. It's nothing short of amazing. David, he's such an amazing singer that David Foster used him multiple times through his solo career, David Foster's solo career, and used him. And I think he kind of held his ability to go forward on different projects because I believe what he was trying to do is he was trying to keep him for himself, if that makes sense to you. He's like the most incredible talent who nobody knows about and nobody knew about. And I'm surprised every time I read comments on his videos or whatever that that people actually knew who he was. But David Foster actually had him sing at his wedding. David Foster knows some things about the music business. I mean, he had his fingers and he's had his piano on almost everything that you hear pop music wise for years and years, from Chicago to Celine Dion to Barbara Streisand and on and on and on. He's got 16 Grammys and nominated 47 times. And he's an arranger, record producer, and performer. So he knows a thing about music and about how rare this kind of voice is to find. There's a song that I'm gonna put, like I said, I'm gonna put links down in the description. There's one called "If Not for Love," which is just an amazing album, and the dynamics of it, of that song, not album, but the dynamics of it, the power, the control, the beautiful tone he has, it's just unbelievable. And then there's another one that he's featured with Celine Dion. It's called "Love Lights the World," and that was one of those things that it's kind of like the "We Are the World" kind of thing, and I can't remember what the thing they were trying to push for, maybe global warming or something like that. I don't know, but they had a whole bunch of stars come in. But I'm going to show a video of it with him singing with Celine Dion, and basically he has to pull so far back to not overshadow Celine Dion, and it's clear because he's running the show. It's just amazing. So he died in 1998 at 45 years old. He took his own life, and you never know what somebody's demons are and all this kind of stuff. It's pretty sad. But he, like I said, I mean, there's once in a lifetime you come across somebody who's so different, sounds so different, and so amazing. Such an incredible natural singer. I liken it kind of to Karen Carpenter, and not. I mean, she's obviously female, but she died too young too, and we lost these incredibly beautiful voices. And I hear things now, and I listen to the music that's being produced now, and I think to myself, I'll get to a certain song or something. I'll say, boy, that would have been really amazing to have Warren do that. So, but anyway, I'm going to put some needle drops throughout this so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. I'm hoping that you can, and I'd love for you to hear what you think of it in the comments below. I think I'm going to title this "The Most Beautiful Voice from Someone You've Never Heard of." But anyway, that's pretty much my video. I'll show you some September finds in the next one. I've got quite a few to show, and I'm just trying to get my sleeves and all my processing done on them before I show them. So anyway, that's Sunday, and I'm gonna get back to listening to music and enjoying the rest of my weekend. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, and we'll talk soon. Thanks so much for watching. clarity of his voice is ridiculous.
With each passing day, time becomes more real and never away.
Such a beautiful tone there.